Oh, yeah? What else do you have to say about that, Andrew?
Oh, yeah?
Never. Yeah, yeah, Rob. We're going live early, everybody. Order our Retroids.
Where's Ban?
I don't know where Ban is. He's in the barn.
Got
Volley barn.
Run it twice? Sure, why not?
Well then.
This is what happens when we go live early, everybody. Okay, so we are doing a little pre-show warm-up here because the Retroid Pocket 6 is about to go live in T-minus 5 minutes. And we figured, yes, hold the applause. Now hold the applause. Some would say it might be a mediocre release, but it is tantalizing for those of you who maybe wanted an updated AYN Odin 2 Mini. A little different there, a little bit bigger screen, and that silver honestly looks kind of cool. So we're gonna go live early here so we can order along with you all who might be ordering. Let us know in chat. Are you ordering one of these bad boys? The new Pocket G2 variant. Like, we got to talk about all this and break it down. But first, to the pre-orders, they're in the description if you'd like to support the channel. And we're here today again by my co-host, Mr. Rob, the Retro Tech Dad.
Hey, everyone.
And super cool guy, Andrew. Who's feeling a little under the weather today. How are you feeling?
Poopy.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it.
Just as long
But
as
I'm
you
here.
don't have any accidents on stream, we're good.
We're good.
No promises.
Just put a little thing in the private chat if you need to,
Oh, of course. I'm just going to do it on stream.
All right, so let's go ahead and pull the website up here. So we have about 3 minutes to go over this before we start. I got my Retroid account pulled up. So for me, I'm going to go with the silver 8 gig model. Keep it cheap there. Go with DHL shipping this time because 4Pix is taking forever, and it seems like tariffs aren't happening on the DHL. On the G2 side of things, I'm looking at getting that turquoise. It looks pretty sweet. Or should I get the yellow? What do you guys think?
Yellow. Yes.
Go yellow? Yellow's fun. Yellow's
No.
fun.
Yellow.
Now
So
the
it's
yellow.
funny you like the silver because I also like the silver. I've been
Right?
eyeing it quite a bit, and like it's grown on me. At first, when I first saw the design, I was like, "Oh, what's this?" And
Now
staring at that silver, and I'm like,
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Throwback to old Vita style. There's something strangely like ugly, but I like it. About it. The G2 version
you know what's
here.
getting me?
What?
The silver D-pad and the silver face buttons. I know it's just a render, but
I'm here
it
for
looks
it.
as sharp as that. I'm like, that looks good.
Yeah. Yeah, and it is kind of a side grade release when you compare it to the fact that you have things like the AYN Thor out and all the other 8 Gen 2 AYN handhelds. But I'm still interested, so I'm going to pick one of those up. Plus, I want to review it for you all. And the G2 variant, now if you're getting the fun colors, the yellow and the turquoise, realize those do ship later. They ship not too much later. November 5th is when shipping starts.
Sounds like
And
it's later
Next
than-
week.
Yeah,
next
it's a
week,
week later.
right? And then the GC 16-bit and black units ship 10/29, which is going to be this Wednesday, 2 days from now, is what they're saying. RP6, hold on to the hype a little bit longer because that's not coming until January, we're hearing. So, but we do have review units as well, so we'll be covering this early. And we're going to be diving in and just seeing, is this worth it over the RP5? I don't know. We want to hear from you all. This all came very fast. And just a torrent of information in the last 24 hours. And we sort of like, all right, this completely
12
changes
hours.
Monday.
Okay,
12 hours.
24.
Yeah. We rewrote the show this morning, basically. But, it's, I don't know. We'll just have to see. The new, what is it? The G2 Gen 2 that's in the G2 model. That is an unknown. It's faster than the 865. However, we don't know turnip drivers compatibility yet. Battery efficiency, though, looks very nice. You got that 4 nanometer process on that bad boy and the Gen 2, right? or
So
the
it's
8 Gen
supposed
2.
to be based on the 7 Plus Gen 3, so it'll be
Oh, there we
interesting
go.
to see how similar it is to it, because it was a pretty impressive chip in that all-do cube Ultra Tab I reviewed earlier this year.
Yeah, and I can't hear you real well, Rob. I'm sorry, man. I think your mic. I know we had you join literally when we were going. Oh, it's time! It's go time!
Yep,
It's
All
go
right,
time.
the gates are open. The floodgates are open. Refresh the
That's
page.
so cute.
Here we
Okay,
go.
Select the
Silver.
add-ons. It's all RP5 add-ons.
It's all RP5 add-ons, basically. I'm going to throw on, with the silver, I'm going to match it with a probably transparent grip, I would say. I'm going to get the screen protector for the RP6 and the case. Let's just add those all on there. And there's no... I don't see any sort of bundle deal this time. So...
Make sure that you don't add the worry-free purchase thing. It always gets added automatically.
Right, yeah, definitely take that off. Save yourself some money. And then for the G2 model, it's the same body as the RP5. So RP5 accessories should generally work on that. In fact, they're advertising that on the page. So if you already have RP5 accessories and you're good there, like I already have grips, great. I'm going to skip all the accessories for the G2 Gen 2. Man, I think I'm going with the turquoise.
I know Ben and I are going yellow.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, because you guys are wrong.
Well, we'll have some variety,
Yes.
which is nice.
Variety is the spice of life.
That's right. Right, Rob.
Sure.
Okay, I'm on the checkout. It's very...
Yeah, proud of you. I'm proud of you, Stubbs.
It's the fastest I've made a
Are you a
decision.
developer yet?
No.
No developing.
plans.
Please, no developing.
No plans.
No.
Oh my God, shipping costs, man.
Yep. The shipping costs. They're building those tariffs into the DHL pricing, and I'm sure the 4-pix as well.
Oh, are they? That's a nice thing.
That's as far as I can tell. That's what they've been doing. It looks like
That's pretty nice.
we got that shipping cost increase. All right, next hurdle. Logging in.
I think that makes a lot of sense, though. I think for the consumer to not have to worry about getting any fees and that. Just build it into the shipping price.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
sir.
$199 is way different than $245.
Yeah, I know. The thing, it's kind of like the Anbernic move, right? Where it's this price, but then you have to add in the shipping too, and everybody pays the
Pal
shipping.
Kitty was doing the same thing, but Pal Kitty was like, "Hey, we're going to tack on $10, just letting you know."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. And people might be wondering, where is Ban? We don't know.
He's playing volleyball right now. He's
Yeah,
a professional volleyball player.
He does have a volleyball tournament tonight. So, and also happy Halloween this week. What are you all dressing up as?
Well, Ban's going as himself.
I'm doing a couple's costume. I'm going to be a power cable.
Power cable. I was thinking of being the blue screen of death, like a Reaper outfit with an error message on my shirt or something. Super cliche IT guy, but I can't think of anything else. It made me laugh. I'm like, you know what? I can make it at home. And yeah. All right, so going through the myriad of two-factor authentications and telling my bank this isn't fraud and all that every round. I always forget about
Stubbs,
these steps.
you're like a grandma with the computer. I already checked out.
Well,
He probably doesn't have the extension. The 2FA extension.
I feel like there's a lot of things Stubbs might not have.
But I have love. I have friendship. That's what matters.
Yes, and I just want to tell Zoo you have my friendship, even without a Retroid Pocket 5.
Thank you. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
No, that was for Zoo, not for you.
Oh,
Zoo has nothing.
what a jerk. Can't believe this. All right, here we go. It's happening.
All I gotta say, it's been a wild few days, huh? We got lots of new stuff coming. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
I can hardly keep up with all this stuff.
All right, so we got 4-pix at $33, Yoon Express at $38, and DHL at $50. Yoon's been okay. I've had packages come from them lately.
4PX is doing pretty bad right now for me.
Yeah, they are.
My purple Thor is just chilling. It's just been chilling.
I'm just gonna go DHL this time. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to bite the bullet. It's $50 for the entire order here for mine. That's with 2 handhelds and some accessories.
You see, that's not bad, but when you're
Shipping
talking
to
about
Oregon.
just getting one,
Zoo's going to kill me, but it's okay.
no, he's not.
He's buying one in every color and every
We need these
configuration.
things. We must know if they are good or bad. Oh, no, all right, now the real show can start. All right, well, welcome everybody. I hope you all didn't take as long as me to get your orders in, and you're at the start of the queue. Now, if we don't want to give you FOMO or anything like that, I do think this is sort of a mid-grade sort of upgrade. But if you're interested in getting this, you do get $20 off the first 2 weeks here, and actually, it's even a bigger gap if you're going for the higher end SKUs there. So. There's also, the 8 gig plus 128, and then the, 12 and 256, which is first for Retroid, right? Like, they don't normally do an higher than 8 gig option, right?
Well, that makes sense given the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. So they're going.
It's a good pairing.
The performance that you're getting is a big jump from what they've done in the past. I mean, even though the 8 Gen 2 is old, it's still a jump,
Right. Yeah. It still is, and it's still, the colors is what probably is the most interesting about this to me. Like the orange cheddar, that's fun. The turquoise again. That
I think I know which color tech we've ordered.
Oh yeah, definitely the cheddar. And that light purple, honestly,
that purple's
not bad.
Gorgeous. Yeah, I know.
As my daughter says, it's bussin'. I don't know what that means, but the kids are saying that a lot to me. And also the rainbow one looks good. The black is good, OLED. Matches the background, great.
For sure.
But again, if you have an AYN Odin 2 or any of the AYN Odins, Thor, what have you, you are getting a direct side grade for those units, other than maybe you like the ergonomics better, which from what it looks like, they've fixed the stick placement a bit. So we might be seeing better ergonomics here. I generally recommend a grip when you're getting this form factor. That's the comfort here, for your hands. If you got bigger hands like these hands, I think a grip makes more sense. Yep, Zoo. Yeah. So 500. There it goes. There it goes. Your review units is in there, I'm pretty sure. So take your pick. Thank you. Perfect. He's a good CFO.
I had to hold my RP5 again just to remember feel, size, weight. I think that's obviously always a consideration between the G2 and the RP6. The weight, size,
Yeah, right. And also, as far as the hold on, there's a disturbance in the kitchen. All I hear is keyboard clacking.
Who is typing furiously?
It's furious.
That's me. Hold on, I gotta swap keyboards.
Okay. I thought that.
Wow, we got a keyboard warrior over there.
Something was banging against my head. I'm like, wow, what is that? Love you, Andrew.
Some inspirations for upcoming memes with Andrew.
Oh, we got a new Andrew merch line coming, by the way.
Nice.
I saw it. It's
Nice.
Chibi Andrew, and it looks perfect, and it's amazing. So I'm excited for that to be on the merch store. Is it already up there, producer Sony?
Nah, we just see you.
No, we need the whole group here. We got to get Rob. We got to get everybody.
No,
Don't be offended, Go Thanks.
Go Tanks is doing the Ioneo approach. You're gonna give us those little drips of information,
Yeah,
do like one face a week.
Right, one face a week.
I asked Go Thanks. I was like, I asked, why am I crying? And he said that's the style. I was like, oh, well, I guess I need to go like Google.
It's the bottom of your glasses. It's not crying. We'll show people. Maybe we can pull it up during the stream here. I'm a fan. But back to the matter at hand here. The weight between the Odin 2 Mini and the RP6 is pretty close. Actually, the RP6 is 10 grams heavier, just a little bit heavier. The screen also is 0.5 inches bigger. And if you want to see a direct comparison, like to figure out what's right for you, we recommend going. We actually launched a new website today, and it's called handhelds.wtf. WTF. And Andrew put this together. The madman himself worked tirelessly at this, and now we're doing a beta launch. And so we have a reporting page if you want to report any errors or issues you see. But what you can do here is go and build yourself your own comparison chart. You can build your own just a screenshot to post around the community. If you want to compare the deep dives, you can choose all of your various specs and things. It's kind of like an interactive version of that handheld spreadsheet that made the rounds a lot for these last few years, with visualizations and pictures of the handhelds, and it's just so cool. So we've been playing around with this.
So one thing can we double check the weights on the RP6 and the G2?
Let's look it up.
I thought it was more than 10 grams lighter.
So we do compare devices.
Yeah, so this is a good opportunity to actually put it to use right now. This thing is awesome, by the way, Andrew. You did a great job with this.
Yeah, I was playing with this earlier today.
I'm going to see how long before he leaves the stream, because I'm going to keep complimenting him.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming.
So, yeah, do you want to walk producer Sony, I guess, how to...
Oh, yeah, I probably should do that. Yeah, just hit the add button for... excuse me. Search for the one you're looking for, the handheld you're looking for. So, like, Pocket 6. And then, yep. Nope. You have to hit the add button. I haven't figured out how to, I got to figure out the clicking stuff. The add button on the right, yeah. And then search for the next one. Do the same thing. Mm-hmm. And then you just scroll down. And the differences are highlighted between the two.
So you can... oh, that's cool. I didn't realize you had the highlights.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
that's why it's not just part of
this
the
man
theme,
cooked. Let me tell you, he cooked.
And you can add on other specs, right? Like these aren't... Or you had all of them on the page.
This
and you
is
were
the
only
preset.
showing... Okay.
Yeah, this
you can build
this is what it just shows. But if you guys need me to add more, if you want me to have everything shown, I can try and do that too.
Well, but people can build their own presets. I was seeing on the homepage.
That's something different.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that is. So I don't know if you want to show that off or you want to talk about the weight differences.
Okay. Well, so everyone, hop on handhelds.wtf. Easy to remember is the website. And we're going to be talking about this more and using it as a tool on the show, as well as giving you all the opportunity to go deep diving on stuff. And we've been very analytical over all the specs, making sure everything is right. But if we miss something again, click the report button on the site there and just let us know, and we can quickly get that fixed. But yeah, the weight. Actually, I'm seeing here the weight is the same, 320 versus 320, whereas. And let me compare that.
I put in all this.
I was talking about the G2,
so it's definitely
not the Odin 2.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, the G2. So you can remove it or you can keep it in.
The G2 is a little bit lighter weight.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the Odin 2 Mini, I think it's a little bit lighter. Let me check. I'm checking on their website.
280 versus 320.
Yeah.
For the G2.
40 grams lighter.
Yeah.
I mean, the weight's important though. It is. Okay, so the Odin 2 Mini is 320. And let me compare with the RP6 on their spec page.
If I'm wrong, you just got to tell me. There should be, on the individual device pages, there should be a form now. So if you see something wrong, just fill the form out. You don't have to give me an email or even a name. Just tell me that something's wrong so I can double check it.
Yeah, no, I was the one who was wrong here. So yeah, no, the website's right. It's 320 versus 320. It's the same weight as the Odin 2 Mini, actually. So
he's talking about the G2 Stubbs again.
Yeah, I've been talking about the RP6. Yeah, I know that the G2 is lighter. Yeah, the G2 is what, 80.
My bad.
Yeah, 280. So I mean, the G2 looks nice and lightweight. That's the one I'm a little more interested in. It might, I don't know if it's a necessary upgrade. We don't know. It's a brand new chip. We don't know how it's going to perform. I mean, what do you guys think?
I mean, I think it's more of an incremental kind of thing where if you like the RP5's form factor, you get a little more power in that package. Or if you haven't jumped in yet, maybe this is one to consider now. It's an interesting positioning for sure, because with the Pocket 6 announcement, it's kind of like the price points are so close to each other. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
I feel like I think this is an issue with all the companies, not just Retroid, where they compete with themselves in many ways.
Yeah, and it's funny how much bleed over is happening this round with AYN and Retroid. And it brings up the age-old conversation. Same company, not same company. Parent company, side brother, sister company. It's an ongoing question. But I mean, this is right. This is crossing over into the AYN territory completely. So I wonder what's going on there. I'm okay with it.
So weird.
I'm okay with it, but yeah, Silver Knight, man. Can we talk about how far we've come? $200 price point in the last few years. Yeah, I mean, here you are.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Playing GameCube and PS2 and Switch and 3DS, all the good stuff.
A Snapdragon 8 Gen 2
price.
for the price of the Pocket 6. That's crazy. That's insane.
We haven't even talked about the prices in depth. The $209 for the RP6 to start for that 8 gig in the pre-order period is awesome. I mean, and then you're going to be jumping all the way up to what, $259 afterwards. So it's like $50 you get to save right there, right?
I think it's a $20 discount, I believe.
Yeah, so if you're going
there's two different SKUs.
If you're going based off the pricing that you
yeah.
see on the site, it's that's just the retail. I put the retail pricing in there.
Yeah, which is smart. That's smart.
That makes more sense.
Yeah,
so
sure.
you're
That way I don't have to update every time there's a sale. Instead, you go to handheld.deals.
Yeah, and the 12 gig model, that's $259. I see there. So that jumps to $279, and then $209 up to $229. I got it. Yeah, so they just dropped this real fast like today. So we've been trying to play a little catch up here.
Kind of crazy.
No, what's crazy is that not only did they announce both of them, but the G2 shipping this week.
Yep.
Yeah, they were ready.
I know it's the same. I know it's the same show as the RP5, so they've obviously had the stock of it. But that's still nuts.
Which we should clarify that
for a while.
The yellow and the turquoise, just to reiterate it one more time, is shipping November 5th. So because they're new colors, so that makes sense that they're not shipping it right away.
Yeah, RP6 in January, like we were saying at the start of the show too. So take that into account, everybody. Don't feel pressured again to get this, but it's very interesting. And if you have an RP5, I don't know that there's a whole lot of, unless you really need the latest, greatest generation.
And that's the
thing.
Like
it's an iPhone or something.
These don't suddenly become bad, right?
No, great compatibility.
They're still great devices. They still can do a lot if you're happy with it. If you don't feel like you need anything more from a handheld, just stick with it.
And there's other options too right now. If you're looking for a handheld, the Odin 3 is going to give you form factor just like this, and you're going to be getting the Snapdragon 8 Elite, so the top end performance. And AYN sticks to their shipping schedules nicely as well. Also, the Konkr Pocket Fit, and I wish they would start shipping with those. I'm excited to get mine and get those orders out. They shipped the Pocket DS; those are starting, but the Konkr I'm so excited for. And it's going to be tough to decide now between the Konkr, the RP6, the freaking Odin 3, the Thor is in the mix still.
Yep.
Like, there's a lot of exciting releases right now.
I still just can't believe where we are in this space right now. It's kind of amazing, just even in 2 years.
Yeah. China doesn't sleep. Shenzhen does not sleep. They
really don't. They really don't. It's
So here's
Arthur
nice.
needs to take a nap and stop releasing stuff for a bit.
Just slow down a little bit, Arthur, over at Neo. So here's
doesn't he have like a live stream coming up too?
I think so.
No.
He usually has one. So here we go. Look at the comparison chart right there. RP6 with the G2, the Pocket 5, Odin 3, Pocket Fit. Looking at those comparisons. Oh, the screen is another freaking thing we could talk about. So on the G2 60 hertz screen, you're going to be locked at 60, whereas the RP6, you're looking at 120 hertz screen. The resolution, like we haven't even talked about specs. This is so new. Let's go through that real quick. GPU Adreno 740. We talked about the RAM, 8 gigs. This time it's DDR5, not DDR4 for this gen. Screen is still at
faster memory. Yeah, that'll be helpful.
Faster memory, 5.5-inch 1920 by 1080 screens, 128 gigabyte of UFS 3.1 storage. Although there was debate today over it being UFS 4.
No, that was for the Odin 2 Mini.
For the Odin 2 Mini is what they were arguing over on that one.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of kerfuffle on that in the Discord today. Things were flying by fast. So 3.1 for these ones. And also, I'm so glad you guys are here to correct me as I stumble through this one today.
I mean, it all happened so fast too. I was actually having to like go over things before the show as well.
Yeah, I was like cramming for a test, like memorizing. I was like, it's like gigabytes. Let's go, freaking hertz. You know, then it all goes out the window. But also the battery, they're giving their biggest battery yet, 6,000 milliamp hour in the RP6 versus 5,000 milliamp hour in the G2. Also below that, we're looking at Wi-Fi 7 this time for the Pocket 6. Streaming latency times? Huh? Let's take a look. In the G2, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.4, 5.3 on the RP6. And yeah, weight 320 versus 280 grams. And there's a look, of course, versus RP5, Odin 3, Pocket Fit. Very compelling. You know, just kind of where's your preference? How much money do you have to spend? Do you want to get a candy bar high-end Android handheld? Because this is the cream of the crop right here now. Well, I would say the G2 is dipping down a bit, you know, in the RP5 level there, but it's still high mid-end performance.
Yeah, it's like a slower 8 Gen 2 is what I want to say. I mean, the 7 Plus Gen 3 might give us a good idea of what we're looking at. So yeah, like a mid-range kind of thing.
Do we have a spot on here on the charts for the nanometer size of the SoC? Is that something we can add in as a preset?
Yeah, I can do that.
Stubbs is cooking over there.
I like the power efficiency. I like looking
it matters
to me.
It tells you a lot about the chipset for sure.
I'm starting to understand how much that matters, you know? Now, some would say, you know, I was seeing this earlier today, that if you max load I believe it was the RP6, people are saying if you max load that one, you're going to be looking at the same performance pretty much as the G2 as far as like battery life. Not performance, but just battery life. And I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know. They're both 4 nanometers. So yeah, let us know all your thoughts. We would love to chat more about this. We will be chatting more about this. Pre-orders are live.
Oh, yeah.
More to come. And yeah, accessories. Yeah. So many things. All right. So here's what's going on with the show today. Also, we're looking at the RP Mini being out of stock. Odin 3.
It's back in stock now, by the way.
Oh, so the RP Mini in the course of 12 hours went out of stock and is now back in stock. RP Mini V2. It was a whirlwind of a story there.
Hey, you guys think an RP Mini with maybe the G2 Gen 2 is coming sometime down the line?
Nope. I think that the RP G2 is the RP Mini V3.
Yeah, maybe they don't want to do an extra mortgage or anything to get that extra, the new...
No more mortgages.
Mini 2.
I'm just saying, having that power in a device as small as the RP Mini would be pretty cool. Mm-hmm. I'm all for that.
I saw a lot of requests for that. We also made our r/Retroid mega thread now, which has all the information as well about this. People are just leaving tidbits there that they're finding in their research so we can update it. And I'm seeing just a lot of comments in the subreddit about, hey, I would love to see a Mini 2, an official Mini 2, not the mortgage Mini V2. So maybe it will happen. I don't know. I don't know if they want to use that screen again. I think maybe there's some battle scars there. Yeah, Skippy's got it right.
Yeah, we're all waiting for that mortgage screen.
Yeah, right. All right, so yeah, there you go. Mini V2 back in stock, $179 though, which is a hell of a price, I gotta say. You're getting the Snapdragon 865 in that, but again, compatibility, get your RockNix, play some Linux.
I do hope we see maybe a little bit of a price reduction on the RP5, maybe as they clear out stock. That would be nice because
that'd be really good.
If you can get in on an RP5 on an additional sale price, that would be pretty good value right there. Yeah, it's interesting how it's $199 right now. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that happened last week, I think.
Yeah, which I joked about. I said, "Oh, something's probably coming," and yeah, it's almost, it's almost predictable.
We should have known better, or I should have known better.
We should have been gearing up for it.
The RP4 is even still available if you want to get the Pro model for $150 on their website. So they do have some sales going on. RP5 as well. If you want to save some money in the last gen stuff, which is they're still great, for what they are. For what you're getting for the money, it's very nice. It's very nice here.
There'll be like that one random order for an RP4 Pro that comes in tonight.
Right. Right. Yeah, and people are saying, yeah, it's a great deal. The cons being 6 gigabytes. Yep, of RAM, but. I'm just waiting every round of Retroid we get when things hit and it actually gets in reviewer hands and all that. We start to get those initial issues, and I just wonder what the batch one, issues, the review unit issues we might see with this one. I'm hoping for a home run, though. I'm hoping like maybe this time we'll skate through and we're not going to see any craziness there and just crazy,
I'm hoping with the G2 for sure, because a lot of reused components. So hopefully it'll be a smooth launch for them.
I hope so, man.
Yeah,
I hope so. I want to see a good, just like a peaceful Retroid launch. Like, hey, the handheld's here. You might see some of that this time because it's a little bit of a ho-hum reaction from the community so far. Some people are
which is interesting because
sure.
it makes sense if you've got some devices already. It's not very exciting, but if you're new to the space,
if you're new,
and this is $199 and what you're getting, it's pretty exciting. You can do a lot. That's the thing.
It is, and if you want performance, the next thing you can step up, because we're going to talk now about the Odin 3 and the fact that they now have it up on their website. If you want to pre-order this one, it's now direct from their website, and $329 for the base, $399 for the Pro, $449 for the Max, and then coming in at $519 if you want that Ultra, 24 gigabytes, 1 terabyte, crazy. That comes in black.
We should just rename that to the Andrew edition.
It should be. Yeah, just chill and cool.
That's how he rolls.
Just chilling.
It's high roller. Big baller.
Trying to not fall asleep.
You got this, man. Take some more of the cold meds. You got this.
As he pounds Red Bull.
Red Bull, whatever gets you through. Purple,
next thing you know, he's going to have 2 cans each hand.
So that purple is like the AYN Thor purple, where it's, transparent except for the glass front makes it this opaque color. I kind of like it. I know it's different.
Oh, man.
I kind of like it. I kind of do. You hate it?
I hate it. Oh, man, I do not like that at all.
It's just not aesthetically pleasing.
If it was all plastic, like without the glass front, then I probably would like it. But that glass front, because you're never going to get that shade to match.
Right,
and that's going to drive me up a wall. And
I don't know.
Like holding it.
I kind of like the little bit of a contrast between. I haven't seen the purple in person, but I've seen a lot of videos of that now for the Thor, and I kind of wish I would have kept purple now instead of the rainbow.
I can't wait for my rainbow. I haven't ordered it with N3 yet.
Well, same. Excited for rainbow. I can't remember what I got for the Odin 3. I think I did go purple, actually. Yeah. Purple Pro.
I think I went white for the Odin 3.
I would probably go with
check.
rainbow
I don't
again.
remember.
Yeah. People are saying, Rainbow Ultra for the win. Yeah. I mean, that is a freaking beast. Snapdragon 8 Elite, 0.01 decode times if you're streaming locally. I know, Andrew.
First thing people think of.
I know. I'm talking about that.
Man,
120 hertz
what a streaming beast.
Streaming the beast. 390 grams, though. It's not even that much heavier, Like 8,000 milliamp hour battery they're fitting in there. Freaking.
Best part of it all, Stubbs is probably streaming like Balatro or something.
Oh, no. Mega Bonk for sure.
Yeah. Nice.
Let's go. But
Mega Bonk is an addiction right now for me as well.
It's so good. So freaking good. Yeah. That's right. Legendary chart. How about dem apples? Stay away from the Dimensity 1200, everybody.
He's so proud of that chart.
I really am. I have a lot of updated numbers now. I have more devices, but we'll talk about that later. We don't need to get into streaming today.
Excuse me?
Well,
how many more devices did you test?
Oh, a bunch. Yeah, I've been at it. I've been having fun. I've been playing a ton of not only Megabonk, but Goat Simulator 3. And I've tried streaming that with my daughters are
Ball
loving
Pit.
that.
That game has consumed my life.
Yeah.
That game is amazing. You need to play it, Stubbs.
I'll try. I'll try it right after that copy of Shower with Your Dad Simulator that you sent me. Okay, so looking at the back of the device here, so they have this video up on their YouTube, AYN's YouTube, where they're showing what the device looks like, not a render. And yeah, I don't know, the purple calls to me. I'm glad I chose that one. It looks nice. Look at the ergonomics. Feel it.
You
See,
wish you were feeling it.
The back of it looks great. I really do like the way that the back and the top looks, because it gives me that old school vibe. But as soon as I see that glass panel, it's like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
I would honestly like match the back with the front on any of the other three.
I mean, you could do some shell swaps if you wanted, but
Well, I mean, no, because that would require me to buy two of these.
right.
And the only person crazy enough to do that is you.
Maybe. We'll see. Here's a look at Wuthering Waves. And I mean, yeah, I'm not worried about the performance here. I want to more know, how does the thing feel in hands? Is it getting really hot? How's the heat dissipation? What have they done differently here, compared to their other releases? Oh, okay. The portal was freaking awesome. Not very comfortable though. And loud.
This looks like a mini portal, which is what's kind of cool about it.
It does. It really does.
Yeah.
Like a portal more done to what we expect.
Light. It's a portal light.
Except
more powerful.
Except it's more.
Yeah, it's reversed.
Portal Pro Light.
Pro Light, yeah.
Pro Super Portal Light.
SE.
SE. Model S.
Series S.
Man, I can't wait for that. That rainbow looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, calm down there.
Yeah, and Blake has it right. Yeah, the portal does. The portal is much more comfortable with the grip. That's for sure. I don't dig that it adds on that extra weight, but it definitely makes it more comfortable. Where like, okay, you can just relax and enjoy the device.
With a handheld that large, does the extra weight from a grip really bother you? Like for you specifically, Stubbs?
I feel it. The grip is a little bit chunky, so I do feel the weight as an added thing, but it's not like, oh, I'm gonna put this down. I was gonna enjoy some Call of Duty, and now I'm, no. I'm
Okay.
I'm just
because I know especially with grips, like everybody's different. Nobody's the same.
Yeah.
So
I found the portal pretty. I mean, I thought it was fine without a grip, but I know a lot of people really like the grip on there. So.
And the D-pad was great too, and I mean, see-through's got it right here too.
D-pad is just it's always. I love that D-pad.
So I hope they pulled it over here, and the speakers. I hope the speakers are good, but yeah, Odin 3 looks solid, man. So let's see what they got cooking next.
Yeah.
Take a look at that. All right, Pocket DS. So Pocket DS is another one. Ioneo has finally got to shipping these. Initially, they shipped out like 71. As of today, they've shipped out, I guess, like 150. They're making their way through those orders.
The shipping dashboard only still says the original 71.
Correct.
Really?
Correct. Yep. And mine says preparing for shipment now. Does yours say that, Andrew?
What? Where?
Let's take a look.
In the when you sign into Indiegogo. Indiegogo. But they haven't updated the spreadsheet yet though. Apparently they've made a whole bunch of them. They said they have like another 200 going out or something like that. So,
damn it!
It's time.
All it says is stage placed.
It's time.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking for this.
This is time for.
Well, it's time for me to become excited again about the Pocket DS because I'm loving my Thor. It is fantastic. I really don't have much to complain about, except size. It does get a little crampy for me. It gets crampy faster. I'm using it with the grip even, and it's still cramping my damn hands. Maybe
it is a little crampy. Yep.
I also you got that too.
Yeah, I had the same problem with the Flip as well. The Flip 2, it was the same issue where it was a little crampy for me too.
The Flip 2, I could probably play for an extra 30 minutes past what I'm starting to get on the Thor. Now I'm still playing it. I'm just I'm like screw it. I'm having fun. But I definitely noticed that, like, oh, this isn't ideal feeling. It's a little funny. But the Pocket DS being a bigger screen and all that, more area
That's
to
what I'm
grip,
curious about.
kind of interested.
The bigger bottom screen will be really interesting to see how that feels in comparison to the Thor.
Yeah, exactly, man.
But the Thor is it's a beautiful device. It really
Yes.
is. Like,
Yeah.
It's kind of remarkable just looking at it. It's like, wow.
Yeah, I have been using it every day along with the ROG, Xbox Ally X. And yeah, I'm torn. I definitely play this one right before bed more often than not. Whereas when I'm gaming with my kids, I've been using the Xbox, the base model, actually. And this plays Goat Simulator 3 great. My daughters are just having a blast. We were playing Minecraft together, and I happen to have the two models at the moment, and so I can hand one.
Turned it on.
I did. I can hand one.
I could hear it.
I can hand one to my daughter, and then I can play, and then my other daughter's playing on the Xbox, and so like we're all able to enjoy. Like we were playing Minecraft, and like man, just it calls to you to use it as a console. Like maybe it's psychological, but yeah, I'm like, okay, we're playing on some Xboxes right now. We're doing some LAN parties with the kiddos. Green Protagonist, thank you for your super chat. The number one handheld is the one you take with you. Is the Thor going to be handheld of the year purely because of it's a true pocket device? I've been using it in my pocket wherever I've been going, but I don't know if it's going to be my handheld of the year or not. I don't know. I think it's
for a second. I looked up at the wrong time, and I thought Andrew held up an Ioneo Kun on screen for a second.
That'd be cool. Have to pixelate that one.
Well, like, what kind of band take is that?
No.
I'm going to mess this name up. Nazro Dean Lackey 46. Thank you for your super chat. How future-proof do you think the Konkr G3 Gen 3 16 gig 1 terabyte is? Well, that's the one that I ordered because I think it's the best one personally. I'm going to have the Odin 3 for the Snapdragon 8 Elite testing. But if you're just going to go with one, I don't know. Again, turnip drivers, all that, we don't know how fast we're going to be getting all that goodness on the 8 Elite. G3 Gen 3, just everything seemed to work for me in my Konkr Pocket Fit testing. By the way, Zoo has another video dropping on our channel if you're interested here in a few days about the Konkr Pocket Fit. But yeah, I think that G3 Gen 3, man, that's where it's at right now. 16 gig 1 terabyte. Hello to South Africa as well. Yeah. Tell Aiden I said hi down there.
Yeah, I mean, we also got, how long are we talking here in terms of future proofing? That's definitely a factor.
Oh, in this hobby, we're talking a year. We're talking a year at most. Yeah, the 1 year cycle.
Come on.
Yeah, it's the 1 year.
Some people do hold on to their devices for more than a year.
I respect those. I respect those people, and I'd like to say 5 years, but I mean, probably I don't know. I could predict 2 to 3 years.
Honestly, 5 years, I'd be more concerned about it build quality wise, just holding up and things like that. Yeah. Batteries starting to fall apart, things like that. So not even so much the power as being as much of a concern.
Yeah, and did the Thor dethrone the Flip 2 for me? Okay, I don't know. This is a weird one. The Flip 2 feels nice and lightweight, and ergonomics a bit better, so I just know the device a bit better too. I've had more time on it, and so my hands are going to where I'm used to. Where the Thor, I'm relearning a bit how I'm going to use it. And so, no, it hasn't knocked it off yet. I just need more time with it, I think I'll be ready to answer this by our end of the year comparisons for best handhelds of 2025. I think then let's talk. And I'll be like, okay, Flip 2, get out of here. What do we need this for? But right now, I still love my Flip 2. Absolutely. Win 600, gang. Rise up. That's right, Rob.
There's dozens of us.
Dozens. All right, guys. Okay. Let's. You know what? This Monday is a little. I don't know. It
feels weird.
Right? Yeah, it's a little different. Everything happening in the handheld world.
So much stuff happening. Yeah.
And everything happening in the world. So it just all combines here. But I do want to talk about more clamshell stuff. So Anbernic, let's give you an update on that.
Man.
So they released a video today of their their DS.
Did they really?
Oh. Yep.
How did I miss this?
I have studied this video intently.
This just dropped.
14 hours ago.
Yeah, but well, we were busy in Retroid land today. But I
Yeah, that's
love
true.
the real world look at the turquoise. It's kind of a two-tone.
So this turquoise is very much kind of like their own thing. It
Yes,
doesn't
it
really
is.
look like the 3DS, and it doesn't look like really the blues that we had on like the DS Lite and stuff like that. So it's kind of like Anbernic's own little take on it. Kinda
Man,
interesting. Looks
this-
good though.
It does. Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited to feel this one in hands. See if it's lightweight. It looks like it is. What are we powering this with? They still are holding back on some of the key details, which just like, come on, Anbernic, let's go. I want to see what it is.
I for sure thought that we would get full spec reveal today.
Oh yeah.
They also looks like they now have narrowed it down to 3 colors, I believe. It's going to be
which
this
was
blue
weird.
one, white, and then the crimson, black, red one that they're mimicking the DS Lite from.
That's an interesting one too.
Yeah,
The dual
I
tone
love
there.
the two tone. Yeah, that's awesome.
But the fact that you're able to play some 3DS on here, some lighter weight 3DS, that's exciting. So some people are like, you know what? I don't need the whole 3DS library. Why am I dropping $300 on a Thor when I can pick this up for sub $100 and I'm playing all my DS library? There's freaking Donosaro, my favorite game for DS. 2 USB ports up top. Look at that clam action. The hinge looks like their 35XX hinge.
This is where they
which-
kind of drop that the all white one looks clean
Oh, yeah.
too. That looks really getting DS Lite vibes from that white one too.
And it looks like they're shipping it with a stylus, which is a nice little bonus. I hope
Oh,
anyway.
it's
They're
color
showing
matched.
it. And they're color matched. Yeah, I think Anbernic was definitely cooking here, and this is one of the most exciting things they've done. So it's prime clam dual screen time this season. So we're going to be comparing our clams, seeing which ones,
Hey,
which
what's
ones are
up,
going to
Kay?
work. Hey, Kay, what's up, man? Love your Thor videos.
Of course, he's going for red.
Yeah, red. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
It's
that's
just
the one I would
science.
probably go for.
The red is slick. I love
It adds
the
a little
two-tone.
more contrast with the two-tone. Yeah, I like that. Clam slamming. That's right, Swamp Nuts.
It truly
Oh,
is the year of the clam.
Whoa,
I'm gonna use
that was aggressive and got real aggressive real quick.
I'm going to
Stubbs
use
gets
that.
very excited when we talk about clams.
No,
Yeah.
you know what? Calm down, Swamp Nuts. Not you, Swamp Nuts. I mean, I'm using your name now as a.
What?
Yeah. All right.
I don't know if there's coming back from that. Let's just move on.
Yeah, we can't come back from that. I feel like it's time for producer Sony to maybe give us one of those. I don't know where to go from here.
Oh, Sony, that was a good time for one.
Oh man, what if he had pushed the button right there?
Oh no, Andrew, what have you done?
That's a
Sonny,
perfect
that,
transition.
I didn't mean for me.
That's the perfect transition.
Love
What
it.
have you done,
Love
Andrew?
it. Love everything about it. In other news,
Anything.
in software, ARM's X2 or ARM SX2 is a
Yeah, yeah.
ARM SX2, yeah.
is open
Yeah.
source PS2 emulator. It's hitting the Android store, or it's available for Android rather. I can't talk tonight, guys.
Both.
iOS.
It's both.
Both. Okay. All right. That's cool.
The Play Store launch was supposed to happen yesterday. I don't know what happened. I stopped paying attention because I was trying to put RH Weekly out, and then Retroid happened.
It's nonstop.
Yeah, but it's coming to the Play Store soon. It's already available, and they have already released a couple of patches. It's like the 1.0.2
Rad.
on their GitHub, and you can just pick it up from their GitHub.
Yeah. Get it from the GitHub. Looks like on the website there. ARM SX2.
Yeah, I'm
.net.
super excited about this.
And yeah, it looks like people are excited for this. What?
yeah.
I didn't see this. Yeah.
Well, this is the mobile port of PCSX2
Yes.
that people
I was
have been
reading that.
wanting for years.
So we're finally getting away from Nether SX2 and Aether SX2 to a completely new branch.
I really hope like ARM SX2 kind of channels what PCSX2 has done for the past 15, 20 years now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Forever.
it's forever. I mean, that's a project that just keeps going. They keep updating, they keep changing things, and it just seems really well managed. And I hope we finally get that for the Android side and ARM side and things like that.
So it's probably about time to say this, but like, I don't want the community to screw it up.
The community is going to screw. Well, we scared. Okay, but the one
Android community with emulation
I know
cannot be a good time.
I know the lead devs, especially the brilliant ones. It seems like they're just. I mean, these people are working hard in this stuff, and it's tough for them to constantly deal with people not being sort of appreciative or not, basically yelling at them. It seems like.
Yeah.
But you also, on the other side, though, you do have the dev in this case. What was his name? Who did Aether now? It's been so long.
Oh, yeah. It does go both ways. I'm not saying that. It's just more recently it's been community versus dev versus community. There's a lot of versus and devs and communities.
I agree with you there. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah.
That's all. But I'm super stoked for this, too, just because we have something different, new and different.
Yeah, for a lot of them, it's a passion project, and they do this on the side. They do this in their spare time, and they do it because they're gamers just like us. They want to see this happening on platforms, on Android and things like that. So,
and I think people are maybe it's just poorly placed excitement and passion for the project, where it's like, I want this now. Where is it? Where is it? Well, I want the
expectations.
Expectations.
It's important to temper your expectations. I literally say that in every single one of my emulation videos. Temper your expectations. Go in expecting little and come away being surprised if something else turns out better or works better. Like that's always been my kind of a philosophy and approach to that. So it's just, I always find it to be a bonus. If like, hey, this game works, this is awesome,
Yeah. Talreth was his name. That's right. He had a few different names, but his situation, I know he was, I think, a little younger and in New Zealand, and just whatever circumstances he was in, it was just too much. And he's like, screw this, I'm done. But he actually did something malicious, though. I remember this, where he released a build that had bad code and added in like ads and.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Remember that? Just like as a screw you.
I forgot about that.
He treated his duck station people right. Like he left it there, and that was fine, I feel like. But the last Aether build, he's like, you know what? Screw everybody. Had this crazy message, up. But I hope he comes back, and because again, a brilliant dev. But now you have this new project, new team, new people. So good luck to them and everybody out there. Please listen to us when we say one request to you all: just be patient with your devs. Things will happen when they happen. Give them a little space. If they ask for feedback, give it to them, and then, just give them room to work, because everybody wants the same thing. Let them cook. Yeah. That's right, Cash. I do wish the best for everybody.
I think that's just a good philosophy to have in general,
Except for,
me.
Tubbers.
Except for me.
I walked in my room today. No, I love you, Andrew. I walked in my room today. And there was a slight, for a moment, the smell of salmon.
Again?
No.
There was. It's that,
Tiberius, we're done.
And, well, yeah, and then I found a note. The dude somehow, once again, got past my door codes and all of my sirens, and I think got in the house. There was a note here, and I'm afraid, but I'm also ready. If we need to battle it out.
What? Do that
again. What was that noise? Okay.
Did you change your door code from 1234? Like I told you to?
Listen, man.
Wasn't he the one that installed your door?
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Why are you having your plumber install your doors?
Well, I didn't change the default code because I figured no one's crazy enough to go break into the house that they did work on. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
And also, I'd like to say that I needed some electrical work done, and I tried going to a different electrician, and then I learned the next day that electrician had mysteriously disappeared. There are no other electricians in town to call. Like, what am I supposed to do? He's taking them out one by one. All right. We're a professional podcast. Back to the show.
Not today, we're
Halo.
not. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Halo.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's been decided.
I felt like I was like a teenager all over again. Back in 2001, man.
It's been decided that Halo Campaign Evolved is a remake of the original Halo, and they're releasing it on PlayStation of all platforms, PS5,
the memes have been
and Xbox. And the freaking White House of the United States government put out a thing. They're fully supporting this, and they're saying, yes, the console wars is officially over. GameStop put out a memo saying we're announcing the end of the console wars, and the memes have been ridiculous. I don't know whether I should be frightened, elated, amused. I don't know what emotion, but yeah.
Look how good that is.
Oh, it looks great. I want to play it. They're saying
I wish
it's 4K remastered, right? Or 4K remake.
Yeah.
I think it's a remake.
It is a remake. Yes, it's a second attempt, by the way.
They're saying that the original Halo is what started the console wars with the original Xbox. I guess Microsoft said now we're having wars. Like, we didn't already have that with the Nintendo and Sega generation. Come on.
Well, I saw some memes where it was like,
we're taking it back.
The boyfriend's watching the girlfriend, fool around, and there was one with Sega putting their games on GameCube, and now you got Halo going on PlayStation.
It's nuts. Yeah, worlds are colliding. My brand loyalties are just getting confused more and more. I've always been a PlayStation guy, and then slowly Xbox has been creeping in, and now what am I supposed to do?
I do wonder what the end game is here, right? For Xbox and Microsoft. I mean, I guess they say they're going to still make hardware, but they're everywhere. So
right,
what is
the
it?
end game.
Yeah, they just want to be. They just want to be everywhere. Yeah, they don't care. Yeah,
I know.
Same way we're going to get the PS6 too. With PSX also.
Just today, there was a leak about that. How the new Xbox console is going to be basically just a PC. Again, a PC in a box, with their entire focus being on their whole gaming platform. But I don't know they're going to tie it just to the Xbox. We have the Xbox handheld now, of course, and they're saying everything's an Xbox. You can stream everything.
Which I honestly hate that marketing campaign, because you see what happened. It led to a lot of confusion with the Xbox Ally handhelds.
That was just bad branding. That's bad. They branded this wrong.
Oh, yeah. 100% they definitely did, yes. And I knew that was going to happen. I was very worried about that.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
So that's what we got for you all. Love to hear your thoughts on today's news and craziness. Wow. Again,
for that, though.
Every week we wonder, are we going to have enough news for an episode? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We had to cut a lot today. Okay. So we have other things to do tonight. We're also going to learn about... We're also announcing the RP5 giveaway winner, so stay tuned for that, by the way. Zoo has a video to announce the winner. But before we do that, we're going to be looking at his Games of the Month update. So the review from Zoo for October. Let's take a look.
It is.
Oh, hi, it's your old buddy Zoo, and as is tradition, I forgot that today was Game of the Month podcast until literally I was pumping gas while I was getting lunch. Oh, shit. Before we hop into the hot and heavy Game of the Month action, I wanted to announce the winner of the RP5 giveaway, and his name is some guy by the name of Mirage. So congratulations, YouTube commenter Mirage. Maybe we can put the graphic on the screen. I don't know. I'm doing it in my car. It's in my car. So everyone just relax. Sorry, I'm a little bit on edge because the theme we had this month, which was October, was the month. And the theme was Omakase October, which meant Rapid got to pick all the choices. And, we all love Rapid. He's our friend. He does a really good job managing everything. Check out his Ko-fi link. Give him a couple bucks. He's got some blind spots for certain games involving penny cars. We'll get there. We'll talk about that as we go through the games of the month for October. If you're interested, omakase is Japanese for I leave it up to you. So like when you go to a restaurant and you order some of those little sushi man sandwiches and you don't know what to pick, you're tired of your California rolls, you tell the chef, I leave it up to you. And he gives you like 6 different things. And that in Japanese, I guess, is called omakase. I don't speak Japanese. I tried to learn it. It was a tremendous failure. They have 3 alphabets. That's hard. I can barely do the A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I did it. Anyway, up first we had Super Castlevania 4 for the Super Nintendo. Maybe that's why they called it Super Castlevania 4. We just don't know. Now, Super Castlevania 4 is one of the last pure Castlevanias before they, did the Metroidvania thing. It nails all the classic platformer stuff you would anticipate. You have a whip. The whip is 8 different directions, which is pretty cool. I mean, I beat it, I don't know, the first day? Maybe the second day. It didn't take too long. It's maybe 3 or 4 hours if you're, paying attention, doing a good job. If you can figure out that the whip goes in 8 different ways. Stubbs, figure it out. Have you beaten it yet? But otherwise, it's a pretty standard Castlevania. You go through the town, then you go into the castle, then you go up the castle. There's a clock tower in there. You eventually kill Dracula. Spoiler alert. You always kill Dracula in the Castlevania games. And you win. And you stand there with your flex butt in the victory screen. You take your screenshot, send it, tag wrap it, you get a point, so you can get some sweet swag. I give Castlevania 4 an 8 out of 10. It's really solid. Nothing spectacular. It's not genre defining, but it's solid as hell. Up next was Clock Tower. No, not the stage in Castlevania 4, or the previous Clock Tower we had played for the Super Nintendo, or any of the other, 5 clock towers that are out there. It's kind of hard to find the right one. Hopefully you found the right one. There's only a couple of days left. But no, Clock Tower for the PlayStation 1 is a survival horror detective kind of game. You're one of 2 ladies. There's a plot break pretty early on in the game, and you have to solve the mystery of Big Scissorhead, whatever his name is. He's killing people in Iceland. Is it Sweden? Finland? Somewhere in the wiener-shaped countries of the Nordic area of Scandinavia. There's a man with giant scissors, and he's murdering people with the giant scissors, and he walks very slow. This guy makes Michael Myers seem like a speed walker. You can just casually stagger away from him throughout the game, and that's what you're going to do. You go around. It's kind of like a point and click, but you have a controller. It's always a great combination. But you go around and you try to solve the mystery of who is the evil scissor man, and you figure it out, and you either save all your friends or you don't, and a bunch of them die. I did the good ending where I saved everyone, but now I'm thinking about it, I probably should have done 80s, 90s horror movie. What are you looking at? With your weird boots. I should have done 80s, 90s horror movie trope where everyone died except the last girl, Zoo. I give it, I don't know, 6.5 out of 10. It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't very good. It was meh. It was whelming. It was honestly kind of forgettable. You know what I can never forget? The trauma of the first time Rapid made us all play Choro-Q, aka Penny Racers. It was bad. It was really, really bad. And I never forgave him, and I probably never will. But he made us play the second one for PlayStation 2. It's not really the second one. There's 17 in the series, but it's the second one we've played. It's for PlayStation 2. It actually has an English version. You don't have to patch it. And it's Choro-Q for the PlayStation 2. It is a racing RPG, and unlike the first one, you can actually kind of grind, which I like, because the first one, even if you had all the max parts, you still had to really, really get good on some of the tracks where it was really, really finicky. There was one where you were going through a castle, and if you didn't turn it the right exact millisecond, you'd bounce off the wall and you lose. And then me and Damien just kept trying and screaming and swearing, and hardly anyone finished it. I think more people have finished this one. Was it 14 people at last check have finished this Choro-Q? It's good. It's not great. It's not terrible. And it might not even really be good. It might be good to my brain because it's so much better than the first one, but the first one was awful. You go around, you're a car. You're not a person driving a car. You are an anthropomorphic car. It's weird. And then you make friends with other cars, and you drive around through your village, and you do easy races, and you get some money, and you grind your money, and you get better parts, and then you find other stuff, you do quests. It's not as convoluted as the first one because there's better maps, and there's actually hints on where to go, and you figure out oh, your buddy's in the hospital, but he's a car, so is it no, it's a hospital. It's not a mechanic. Boy, they missed the opportunity for a hilarious joke where he would be at Meineke or something. Anyway, you go through the story, stuff happens, you race the Emperor's nephew or daughter, or you save the Emperor's, I don't know, it's not really much of a story. You're freaking cars, for God's sake. You're not Speed McQueen or whatever, but you're a Japanese version of him. And you win the race, and then you got to win the race like 3 more times. But then you get to the end screen and you're done, and you can say, Rapid, never again will we allow you full control over all the nominations. I'll give you full control over handling all the nonsense and the work, but not the nominations, buddy. Never again. Anyway, I give this version of Choro Q, I give it a 6.5 out of 10 too. So there you go. I got an 8, 6.5, and 6.5. I guess. I already forgot what I gave them all. Gary, check my math. I hope everyone's having a good podcast. Hope everything's going okay. I know Ban, I think he can't be there because he's hanging out with a bunch of high school girls at a volleyball game. Someone should call the FBI on that fella. But I hope Stubbs is doing okay. Hope Rob's doing okay. Maybe Andrew has on his stupid sunglasses again. Boy, what an ugly looking jerk in those sunglasses. I don't know, maybe he doesn't have them on and this joke falls flat. Kind of like Andrew's feet. He barely was able to walk around New York. Wasn't as bad as Raven. Nobody as bad as Raven. But he wasn't too great. I hope Rob got a chuckle out of that. I did the Trump hand. I was doing that in New York because we walked past a building with his picture on it. And Rob lost it every time. Anyway, this is going on for way too long and I got to go eat my lunch. So I'll see you guys later. And by the way, again, congratulations to RP5 winner Mirage. See you later. Oh, and happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween, everybody. Congratulations, Mirage. Russ, yeah, the Raven throwback. So, yeah, we miss you. We miss you, Raven. Don't listen to Zoo. He's got it all wrong.
He's not watching this. Don't even worry about it.
He doesn't. He wasn't even watching it when he was on this show.
That's what I mean.
I feel like, but I love Raven. Good guy. The thing about it all is that if you didn't win, and perhaps there's some disappointment out there, even, we are having more giveaways. We're going to be doing this again. We have this cool thing going on with AliExpress for their promotion. They're sponsoring a lot of these episodes, including this one tonight, where they're like, hey, unbox something, review something, and then we'll give you the same one as a giveaway to the audience. And so we're going to be doing more of that. Although today's isn't, but yeah, we have an RG476H going up for giveaway, a 477M, so stay tuned as we move into November with the giveaways. And if you are enjoying this content, do like, comment, and subscribe. I forget to ask about this mid-episode these days, but we really appreciate that. If you're enjoying this, join the Owls program. We call that our supporters. We have your area in the Discord where you can hang out. You got discount prices on handhelds if you're selling or buying, and then also access to just gaming with others who are owls, and that starts at $3 per month. We got the $5 champion, $10 legend, and that's all she wrote. Stubbs, what is your profession? I am an owl. I'm a professional owl. I've said this many times. Hoot hoot. No, I'm an IT guy, actually, for my day job. I have a day job. I don't just do this. I have a day job. 40 hours a week I do. Because we're all a little insane here.
I do.
All of us have day jobs. We just can't stop talking about handhelds. We wish people would understand us in our lives a little better, maybe. But you understand us, and so we love you. Like, comment, subscribe. All right. Should we get to some unboxings? I think it's about time, right? That's right. What should we do today? Wish Ban was here to pick.
What do you got?
Well, we can look at a few things.
Well, Ban's in chat. He's just useless.
Ban. So this is just one I bought last week, I think it was, like live on stream. Remember this? There's like a great deal on the 8BitDo 64.
Oh, I had that one.
Right? I think it was like $16 at the end after their coupons.
Was it really $16?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
crazy. Man, I just really need to make a note to myself to stop buying things when they come out.
Right? Yeah, and then also we used like some, I think the credit card points. This was free basically in the end. It was like $5. So I was like, okay. I just wanted to take a look at it real quick and see what it feels like. So this is trying to be a N64 controller, and it's actually the one that's going to be going with the Analog 3D console that's coming out there from Analog Pocket.
If that ever actually comes out.
Analog. All right. Bum, bum. Some good music.
Yeah, I like the new beats.
Just the bros, right? It sounds like us riding into that Best Buy We got to do that again this year at CES.
Well,
You know,
that means that someone has to break something again, which is the reason why we went to Best Buy.
now let's be easy on our friend Mike from Team Retro. There, he didn't mean.
No, I mean that's sort of me hoping that maybe he'll
You
break
know?
something again,
Maybe
gives us
go
an
to Best
excuse. Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, we can make that a reality.
Okay, so this is like an Ultimate C. It feels like an Ultimate C, but basically has the N64 style joystick. Oh, that's
the gate.
that
Yeah, I
feels
love the
good.
gate. The gate is awesome.
Right? It is. You can feel that. Oh, that's a good gate.
This controller is pretty
nice-
amazing. It's like as if the N64 controller would have been made today, kind of thing. Like that's basically what it is.
Well, I happen to have one here.
Yeah. It's amazing how bad the analog stick is on the N64 controller. The joystick is just, yeah, it's not good.
This was this is a third-party one actually, but it's the one that was used for the RH Legend for April Fools. I took all the parts back off. That was a fully functional unit, mind you.
Oh, that explains the
So-
schmutz on it.
Technically, I handled. That's the electrical tape. So, yeah, not bad, man.
Sure.
I like that. D-pad feels good. Ooh, the face button. Yeah, they did a good job mimicking. I wish it was colored. I do wish this was colored like this. It's my only thing. Oh, big, fat old big face buttons there. Look at those fatties. Look at
Big
them.
old zoo buttons.
Look at those zoo buttons there.
But
They-
look
they-
at the font too. Look at the font.
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
Look
wow.
at it matches pretty
does.
much to the N64 one. They really yeah. No, it's really cool what they did with this thing.
yeah. So you
CPQ's
get
cooking.
direct and you get what's S? Oh, switch. 500 milliamp hour battery. Any dongles? Fan will want to know.
That's hilarious.
No,
I just saw Russ's comment about the N64 stick.
he's right. He's right.
It's remarkable. You pick one of those controllers up again, and it's like, wow, how did we play on this back then?
4 hours.
I know. It really was for hours. We just didn't know any better. We didn't know what was coming our way, basically.
Yeah.
All right, this is cool, guys. So this is the one that AliExpress set over for the promo spot today. So if you're down for good deals, AliExpress sells super cheap stuff, and we got special codes for you in the description there. So this is GKD Pixel 2. This
Did
is
you
in
get
stock.
the
Yeah.
Cyberpunk version?
Yeah,
of
I
that?
did.
What?
They have it in stock. They still have.
I
it in
called
stock.
dibs on that. I will buy that right now off of you.
It's a little higher price. It's $150, but it's way less money than going with the third-party shops because you're getting it like at their price. It looks like the other colors all around 80, 90, 100, but this one color is a little more expensive. But I've seen it like $300, so it's crazy they have this in stock. We got that link there if you're interested. Look at that; it's already turning itself on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that thing is awesome.
I love the gold. Look at this freaking gold, man.
Craziest color ever.
Now, of course, we're going to use this as a digital MP3 player because Pixel 2 is great at that. And more than anything, you have the freaking buttons are metal. Oh, I like the sound of that. Let's listen to this. Oh, I like the detail work too around the bezel. Look at that game kitty. See,
Even the font, the Cyberpunk font. I love it.
Cyberpunk font. Morse, it says right there on the top. Look at that Christmas style metal buttons, L2 and R2
man.
in line. Yeah, I dig the Pixel 2. And you got the lanyard hole, which is always nice. Not only that, but you get some fun stickers. You know how I like fun stickers.
Wow, that's loud.
The speakers aren't too bad in this, Well, speaker. USB-C out there, headphone out, volume up and down on the left. And we have reviews up on both our website and our YouTube channel if you want to learn more about the Pixel 2. But yeah, battery indicator, always like that. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. This feels very nice. Ooh, the D-pad is just kind of right too for my big thumb. I always dig the screen too on the Pixel 2.
I think Ban said he liked the Pixel 2 more than the metal, the what is it, the Trim UI one?
Oh, really?
The
Yeah,
brick hammer,
brick.
the metal one. Yeah,
I got a brick hammer too. That's going to be on next week's AliExpress segment.
nice.
The green one. Yeah, Ban got the pink one. If he was here tonight, he'd be unboxing that for you all. But I think he's making a YouTube short. If you want to learn more about that.
That one's gorgeous too.
Yeah.
Ban, I'm calling dibs on your dibs.
Double
It's
dibs.
yours. It's his though, so I don't know how that would work. Can I just say Ben is cooking with the pictures? He's
doing great.
He's got some gorgeous shots.
I'm the worst at thumbnails. I'm just so bad at it. I take an headshot on this desk with this lighting with my phone, and I send it to Andrew. I'm like, "Can you make it work, please?" And he's like, "Oh God, all right."
He probably has like a special preset that runs
Well, at least
whatever.
I
you guys
don't,
go.
because the lighting's never actually exactly the same.
Damn it! I'll work on that.
And I don't know why.
I'm
It's like
switching.
the
between
spiders are
phones,
getting in
I
the
think.
way or something.
I'll work on that. That's not one of my fortes. I'll improve. I'm so sorry, Andrew. Now this one came with firmware that does have at least some Chinese ROM names there. Let's see if we can get back out.
Just looks like some of my favorite games are on that list.
Search. I think it's just the ROM. No, so we're gonna have to go to the menu and just switch it to English. But yeah, I think the original GKD Pixel 2 had this too, right? Mine was all in English. Stubbs, get good. So at least this one.
So
but that's
skill issue then.
skill issue. Yeah, that's not.
This is not the
current.
first time this
We'll
has
get there.
happened to you.
No. That's cool. So yeah, 150 for this one, but be a little more economical. Save $50. Go for the purple is gorgeous, the green, the blue.
That's right, Matt Davis.
Mm-hmm. For some reason, I'm having a hard time throwing the packaging for this. Maybe later.
I wouldn't do that. Not for that
Please
one.
don't. Please don't.
All right, for the last one though,
Oh no.
do you guys want to look at
No.
the
Call
orange
dibs on
R?
those.
Well, the orange R46H in the spirit of Halloween, which is a 3326 with a 4x3 screen, basically an R36S, with the 4-inch screen horizontal, but it has Wi-Fi this time. Wi-Fi internets, or the RGB30, the improvement upon the RGB30 from Game Console, as said by our reviewer Nick on our website, the XF40, so 1x1 screen, and he thinks that it is coming in at such a great price point. It still has a 3326 chip, though, not a 3566 like you do get in the actual RGB 30 here. This is a modified one with some fun metal buttons there. But yeah, so this is more powerful still, but he's saying this one overall wins him over. So let's see. So you guys pick. Which one do you want to see tonight? The other one we'll do next
Well,
time.
Andrew seemed most excited about it, so which one are you going for, Andrew?
This is blue. This is the blue one, by the way.
So I don't care specifically. Both of them are in my cart, but I'll go with the orange one just because of Halloween.
Should we do Halloween?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Should we just do both of them? Real quick?
Screw it.
I'm
unless
just
you have something
curious
else to
about
do.
the Wi-Fi internet that you
Yeah.
were talking about.
Why not? Why not?
The Wi-Fi internet.
That's literally what he said.
The Wi-Fi internet. We're all a little under the weather day, okay? All right.
Oh,
all right.
It's Monday. It's busy.
Monday. Monday.
The weather is weathering. Man, that looks so good.
I love how it looks like the R36S orange. Oh, it's nice and rounded this time.
Oh man, you're gonna make me buy one of these.
You got a little bump out grips. Oh, but it has the R36S face button, so they're kind of stiff, But you know what
Yeah,
it
I
feels
can
like.
tell.
Oh, and the D-pad is super stiff too. Oh, that is not
That's
not my favorite. I'm sure it's very functional though. So let's take a look. Game Console is like one step above the Data Frog, kind of level of quality. So it's
That case looks like the shell looks really nice though. Like really
the shell
clean.
looks great. I like the plastic. I have not had issues with my
Oh,
R36.
look at the font type on the back.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
I don't know.
They change it every time.
Yeah, I know.
So this one has,
It's like they run out of licenses for it.
4.2-inch OCA laminated, 1024 by 768, RK3326, small EG31, supports up to PSP Dreamcast N64, 16 gig, 250, up to 256 gig for the SD card you can get with it, 3,000 mAh battery life 7 hours. So they say. We'll see. Definitely not keeping the packaging for this one. We just don't use it.
What is that music? What is that music?
It's the mini music, dude. It's all the rage. I always appreciate the screens that they use in some of these budget lines because that is a nice IPS.
That is a surprisingly really nice looking screen. Wow.
Yeah. Let's get it down so it looks a little better on camera, though.
It might be the same as the brick.
It's such a disconnect, right? Like
Might be,
you get this actual high quality display and then everything else not so much.
Let's do some Mega Man.
Yeah, but it's also like $40, so.
That's
Man.
true.
I mean,
That's
this
fair.
also looks like it's pretty slappable.
Come on.
It does have cheeks, so
It does. If you got the body space, I got the
I'm done
hand.
with you, Rob.
Why not make it happen?
what do you mean? Why are you done with me? The chat's just as much on fire.
I love
Whoa.
chat. Chat slaps.
Chat's great.
I unlocked Mega Chad in Mega Bonk.
Nice.
Bonk D's.
Oh, no.
Okay, Swamp
Actually,
Nuts.
Rob,
I'm gonna use that now.
I've got a throwback that I want to show once Stubbs is done with this. And I think the font's the same. Huh.
Let's see, can I turn down the brightness with hotkeys here? Right. Little
Oh.
too.
Here you go, Rob. Here's one.
Let's turn this down.
Oh
Oh,
And then here's
no,
another one.
no. Horrific. Ban knows how much he loves that one. Yep.
These are both Band's fault. Both of them.
Yep.
oh no.
Yep.
Sometimes game consoles go wrong.
No, I
said,
stopped. I stopped. I learned my lesson after like the 6th time.
Oh, but the font. Look at the font. The font's the same as the one on the
okay.
back of the.
Oh, so they are consistent then.
Why did they
Yeah,
randomly
yeah.
cut off the ear on the
I love the
top?
battery that's lopsided.
Right. Like, this was, the ZPG, the A1 Unicorn wannabe.
The buttons are totally usable in practice, though. They are a little stiff. I think we can wear them in a bit, but they are a little stiff, but totally functional. And yeah, rubber membrane, squishy. Not a deal breaker. It's more of just a preference. Hey. Yeah, oh man. Freaking dial this ISO down. Come on. I want to show the people what the screen actually looks like. There we go. Good viewing angles, too. And to join us to talk today about these things and other things, we got Ban,
The game console expert.
the game console expert. We've called in the expert.
I mean,
What can you tell us?
obviously an expert. I just sent those two to Andrew when I got tired of them.
No, you
What was your
didn't.
thoughts
I
on
bought
this?
both of those.
Did you like
Yeah,
the R46?
No, I didn't like either of them.
Okay.
No, he's talking about the one that he's got in his hand right now. The
Oh,
46
the one in
inch.
your hand. I thought you were talking about the other ones.
No.
No, I've never touched one of the XF models, I don't think. So
Oh.
Keep up, sweaty band.
I'm not.
thank you for joining us. How was the volleyball tournament?
It was good.
Guys are still
Did
undefeated.
you win?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
You're the quarterback for that team, right? I don't know. What are the positions in volleyball?
I don't know what they are either.
I
Oh,
don't either.
You're the good one.
Are you the ball slapper?
I'm not. No.
You gave this a good slap. Okay, so yeah,
I think
don't know.
Nick's the only one who's actually had that one, Stubbs.
Yeah, Nick
Okay.
is the only one who had
I
it,
kinda
and
liked it.
he thought it was good.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
This is one I think
I'll
I'm gonna,
pick one up.
I'm gonna keep around. It was cheap enough. You know, this one you can get for in the 30s, right?
No, I think it's up to about 40.
Is it 40? Because it has
Man.
Wi-Fi on here. Wi-Fi internet, as
So-
Rob points out.
One thing I wanted to point out,
Yeah.
some models, like specific colors, they had working Wi-Fi but no OTG. Other colors had OTG but no Wi-Fi.
The colors.
you
What?
get one or the other.
Oh,
They can't give you both.
I
It's
think
one
that
or
was
the
like-
other.
That was like early batches,
on,
but
what?
like I don't know if they fixed it. But it was very specific colors that had that issue. I think blue was one of them.
Why the blue?
Game console is very budget. That's what we're saying. Hit or miss, in fact. This so far kind of slaps. I like the colors, other colors too, though, if you're interested. They have a whole range. Make sure you, I guess, check which one has the... Oh, the speaker's slightly askew. There's two speakers, down firing, but the right one's slightly out of its socket a little
It's
bit.
to help with the sound.
Skew.
Well, it's askew slightly. I'm only noticing that because it's transparent, but hey. All right.
Hey, at least the battery's not
Oh.
askew.
I like the weight, too.
True.
The ergonomics feel good. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to let my son play on this one and kind of get his report back to see if he likes it. He's getting pretty good at reviewing. I had him review the ROG Xbox handheld, too, and you know, he was working that thing pretty well. All right, XF40. This is another game console line. They actually have a few models. They have the new XF40V with a vertical. They have these XF40, and I also have an XF35
Oh,
H
I know that
horizontal.
case. I have seen that case before.
Yeah.
Hey, I know that one.
And we'll be taking a look at those too soon. This one also is 3326. Are you surprised? Are you
No.
shocked? Are you
Not even
You believe
close
it?
to being surprised.
When are they gonna stop?
4-inch OCA IPS laminated display, 720 by 720, the same screen. Probably it's on the RGB 30. And what was interesting at this, though, is this the one that actually had 4 gigabytes of RAM? Let me see. One of these budget ones said 4 gigabytes, and I was like, what? Okay, this is 1 gig plus 8.
I don't know what they have 8 of.
I think it was a misprint.
Why would they ever put
No, that's
4
a-
gigs with the 3320?
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, it wasn't this one though.
I've seen that setting up the website stuff. I have seen that quite a bit.
It's wild. They're like, oh yeah, 8 gigs. Sure, it's all
Hey.
virtual, but
I like
Oh,
that
that-
color combo
look at
though.
the color, man. That's hot.
Yeah.
That's nice. Ooh, I like that they include a case. The case is nice fabric, and you got bump outs for the ergo. You get this little screen protector. Oh, it's that.
Oh, I hate that stuff.
Yeah,
Look,
just throw that one away. It's good at keeping like kids schmaltz, off the handheld, but that's about it. It's not gonna protect
Schmutz.
it. Schmutz.
Schmaltz is something else.
I don't know what that is. We got 2 front-firing speakers. The D-pad on this, on the other hand. Oh, that's nice. I kind of like how that sits on my thumb. And yeah, the buttons are nicer too than the one I was just using. Analog stick. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. Look what they're doing for these little rounded.
Wait.
arcs.
Oh.
What?
well, that's a
Look at
little
that.
ugly.
Oh, that's definitely different. I've never seen that before. Wow.
That is wild.
That is pretty wild. What the?
Interesting. Yeah, it's like a little. It's like those Logitech keyboards with the circular typewriter style buttons. That's what it feels like here.
I love this.
2 USB-C up top. We got another headphone jack if you're into music and in listening to headphones.
Hey, look, it's different
4,000.
there. It's
Wait.
different there, right?
4,000 milliamp hour battery they put in this sucker. That can't be right.
Not- Probably right, actually.
Pretty decent.
Yeah, that.
I thought we were
probably
gonna
right.
get. I thought we were gonna get e-waste like last week, and I'd be leaving the show just a broken man, just a little less than what I was before I arrived, and I think I'm at least breaking even here. This is nice. XF40, 720 by 720. And the price of this, so this one you can get for...
What was that rocket ship animation?
Oh, that's just a fun little boot loop. And a little boot animation. And yeah, it's fun RGB lighting. Huh? Huh? Huh?
You know, overall, I gotta say, I don't absolutely hate this one.
Yes, let's get my ISO down so you can see this better, but...
I mean, we have definitely seen worse.
Yeah, and this is the one I think that was on Amazon for $67, which I think is too expensive.
Okay,
and
that's
then,
kind of pricey.
Yeah, and then AliExpress, you can get it in our description for $57, but if you're a new first-time AliExpress buyer, then you get it for $49.99, which is pretty nice. So this, you know, I think is going to be paired well with something like Pico 8 on this 1x1 screen. 4x3 content's going to look good too, with a little bezel. I would rather spend $59 for Lego Game Boy. DJ, you got that right. Yeah, you don't need this. Nobody needs these things. It's just, here's an option for you. That's the thing.
It's just cool.
This is kind of cool, yeah. It's funny they didn't include Pico 8. That seems like a gimme. How about Game
perfect
Boy?
Platform for that, yeah.
Did I miss Game Boy? Got some clicky. There we go.
Yeah, up there you go. You're getting there. Yep.
Do some Game Boy Color.
Riveting.
Oh man,
I love the corn dog currency.
They don't have my favorite game. My favorite game, Aardvark.
That's
Good.
probably for the best.
Yeah, people are wondering what the corn dog cost on this is, and yeah, we're actually looking at a $59. 5 corn dogs in New York. Corn dog money, $11.22 times 5. Round the zero. Give a little back to charity, and we're looking right about there.
Feed your starving children, you know.
Screens.
People are wondering. Nobody's wondering.
I was wondering.
You know, somewhere, I don't know where I posted it, but somewhere I posted an image of. It was funny. Like we were celebrating my 8-year-old daughter's birthday, and went to my parents' house, and my mom for the birthday dinner served nothing but corn dogs. Well, there was some other stuff.
Glorious.
The main thing was just a platter full of corn dogs, and I told them the story. They're like, "What?" I'm like, "Don't. I live an interesting life. Don't worry about that." I took a picture.
The best is the picture of you with the one that's burnt.
Yeah, I ate a burnt corn dog, and it was still
just the tip.
Just on the tip, though.
They were all delicious. Like, they were amazing corn dogs. Don't get me wrong. They had like some honey in the corn, and it was just so much better than the New York $11.20 corn dog.
Do you think the price had a factor to play in that, though?
Yeah, I was upset. Yeah, that was an upsetting price.
Yeah, I think that's part of the problem there.
I mean, you weren't upset until you finished eating it.
Right. I didn't want to finish it, but
I think the reality settled in by then.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I mean, the speakers are nice and loud.
With each bite.
We don't need. Where's the volume? There is no volume.
Oh my god, that's just
So
It's
absolutely
the plus and
brilliant.
minus buttons.
Oh, up top.
Corn Doge coin.
Please don't.
That's absolutely brilliant.
Lots of volume steps there. Lots of volume steps. On the transparent model, you do see through the shell here, so that's interesting. Not too bad, but yeah. This is much more subtle lighting than you're seeing on camera. Let's get it right up close. Wonder if you can dial that in a bit. So yeah, read the review from Nick on our website. He really went and explained, you know, the differences between this and the RGB 30, and we can take a look.
If you ever wanted to know if somebody can write more than 1,000 words about e-waste, the answer is yes.
His name is
I
Nick.
respect what Nick does, and he also stays so enthusiastic about it too.
Every time.
He
It's
does.
awesome.
He loves
Genuinely
it, yeah.
awesome. Like, it's
There's
awesome
my-
to see.
There's
He's
my
so
mom's
good at
hot
it.
dogs.
I
They were free. I didn't.
Can we
spend
get that
any
as a sticker on the RH store?
Delicious.
no, can we add the glowing effect like that Harry Potter gif?
I dipped this in ketchup. I dipped this in honey mustard. I dipped it in barbecue sauce. I slowly went through the corn dog as I selected different dipping sauces to experience all aspects of taste in my mouth from the dog. And
not dog from the corn dog.
from the corn dog.
Stubbs, come on, man.
Great.
Crazy.
Comparing to the RGB 30, we are looking at it's very close, but I would definitely say the ergonomics win here. The bump is fine, but the button feel is very nice. And where they have the D-pad and the face buttons for my thumbs, perfect. Probably won't use the joysticks. I might do that mod or they remove the sticks. I think this would be even better without. This does have Wi-Fi as well if you're interested in that. Yeah. I don't know. I can't say it's a recommend. Read Nick's review, but I think it's a cool option. And yeah, it's very pretty. RGB 30, there's something about it. It was a whole movement.
I still think the Cube is better.
Yeah.
The CubeXX is the perfected form of that, basically.
Well, and here's the CubeXX right here. So this is same screen. All three of these, right? Same screen.
I would honestly not go back to the RGB 30 because of the CubeXX.
Yeah, CubeXX is fantastic. This definitely wins of these three, for freaking sure.
Yeah.
H700 chip in here, 3566 in here, in here on the RGB 30, and then this coming in with the 3326 for the price. Over $50 is tough. $67 definitely not. Don't do that. But if you're going to spend $60, go for the CubeXX first over this. RGB 30 though, yeah, if comfort's your thing, this is comfortable and the buttons feel fantastic. So good.
Well, did you guys see that the slide is down to like it's $30 off?
Yeah. $110, $115.
No, direct. It's 160 instead of 190.
Nice.
Which is, I just didn't know it was $30 off until just now.
Yeah, the RG slide has a place. It definitely has a place in the lineup.
It's
I can't believe it came out this year.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
It does feel like it's been like 2 years.
It's not one that I've let go of either. It's one that's stayed around.
I think it'll be a one-off for them. I don't think they're going to revisit that.
It's just so peculiar and
It's
unique.
Yeah.
And a weapon.
Technically, it's a weapon.
It's a chunk.
All right. And lastly, everybody, our new segment, answering your questions from you all. If you have a question or thoughts or just anything that's on your heart or your mind, leave us a note, leave us a comment on this video, and we're going to be pulling up this week's questions next week, and so on and so forth. Sorry, producer Sony, what do you got for us today, sir? Mr. Matt Davis himself is wanting to talk about last week. Mike from Team Retro filled in for Rob on short notice. He did very well. He always does an excellent job whenever he's a guest on the podcast. I would agree. While he's way above average, even the average RH podcast guest panelist has been pretty solid. Yeah. One of the unsung heroes of this professional podcast has got to be the person that books the talent. Yeah, that's Gary. So, and any complaints you have about anything we do here at this organization, email Gary at retrohandhelds.gg. He will look into it. I'm wondering, or Rob, I'm wondering though if they've ever failed, like the guest. So Matt's wondering, I'm wondering if they've ever failed. Have you ever had a guest that was odious? Oh, did Gary fail? Well, we need Zoo for this one. Have you ever had a guest that was odious? Like he smelled weird? I can't smell people through the internet very well. Or completely lacking in personality? I mean, my electrician, he was kind of memorable, but kind of lacking in some ways. Or just plain memorable for all the wrong reasons. So you want us to talk trash about our prior guests? Okay, got this. Yeah, I can't say that we've necessarily had a bad guest or even a mid guest. We always find something to latch onto where we get into some ridiculous talk. But,
Steven Seagal.
Yeah, I remember when we had Steven Seagal on.
Wait, what?
And he had this crazy song that he was singing. He was like, "Oh, I want the, something like the pajamas. I want the pajamas." It's called
No.
Way. No, it's called.
No.
Oh man,
No.
what is that song?
No.
Yeah. So good. Steven Seagal. His music is something to listen to once in your life, just once.
It is music.
Apparently, Jimbo over on the Discord has a few people in mind, but
I love Jumbo. He's
I wonder
good.
if Andrew has any thoughts too
Wait,
About what?
about some bad guests that we've had.
Yeah, Zoo.
if so, you feel comfortable talking about it. I mean, I don't know. You guys tell us. I think we have a fun time with our guests. I can't remember a single guest where I'm like, oh my god, never again. I mean, it was kind
I
of.
hate when Russ is on
Yeah, especially Russ. I mean,
because
honestly,
I clam up so bad.
there is that nervousness factor where, yeah, you're like, oh my god, I really appreciate and respect this person's work. Where do we get started with talking? Speaking of talking, one guest comes to mind. It's the Noodle Man himself, Mr. Taki Udon. He's just a more difficult guest, I guess, to get to know, to interview. Like, it was hard to sort of break that shell to kind of get in a really good flow with Taki. Love the guy, and he does some really interesting projects. But yeah, it was a little tough. Remember when I first met the Fox, when we had him on the first time, he was Spec Town galore, and I barely was able to talk that language at the time. And so we were so far apart. Like, I was going at it, full bozo mode, and he was just giving us graph spreadsheets. Watch the first Fox. It's like a merging of worlds, the first Fox episode. And since then, it's like, I totally get what he's saying. We just have a blast now. He's a good friend. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Netflix. Yeah, Taki Udon, definitely nice voice. He was here when I got into the hobby, so it was a huge milestone when we had Taki on. We had him on like 3 or 4 times. I remember Scott is like number one, I guess, fan, or Scott he's a community mod now for AYN, but he also came on here, and his first time on, it was the most unhinged collaboration we ever have had. I'm pretty sure ever. So those are just a few, but none of them are like mid or bad. You know what I mean? Do you guys have any trash talk?
I saw someone mention Raven.
When you had the group
Actually, that person
episode?
might have been Zoo. I don't remember.
Okay, we got to give Raven a little crap, because I remember he sort of forgot he was on the episode, and he was just playing his Win 5 and just playing game.
Oh, Win 5 wasn't out.
Yeah, the Win 4, and was playing No Man's Sky, I think, or something, and he just got zonked into that. I'm like, hey, you're on the podcast. And he's like, what? Oh, yeah, right.
I mean, I was playing Mega Bonk earlier, but
Yeah.
I still participated.
Yeah. No, I think it's tradition to play a little gaming while we're on the podcast. Yeah.
Oh no! By the way, Stubbs is lying. He hates when I'm not actually paying attention to the podcast.
I poke him in the back room. Yeah.
Oh,
What's the next question? So the next question we have.
Have you been using that recorder? I really hope you are.
I've been listening back to the AI recordings of myself, and they sound perfectly normal, perfectly healthy.
Then the AI is scrubbing what you're saying.
Yeah, it seems to me, once you add in an audience, once you add in you guys, then all of a sudden my brain switches to some sort of maniacal dictionary from hell, and I don't know what happens. Okay. Craig Spencer says, thank you for super chat. Jeeves from the channel, the Silicon Fox Miu Flip died. The Jeeves from the channel, the Silicon Fox Miu Flip died? Oh my god. Is he... I didn't know the guy. That sucks. Wow. All right. After taking it apart? Hold on. What the hell's going on?
No, I think he's saying the Miu
Jeeves from the
Flip
channel.
itself.
Jeeves from the channel, the Silicon Fox. Oh,
Comma.
his Miu Flip, his Miu Flip died.
Yeah.
Period.
After taking the handheld apart, he found out Miu is cutting corners by putting low-quality IC chips on the motherboard, resulting in poor power management, frying your motherboard, especially if charging overnight. Well, I mean, any of the budget handhelds, it does explain a lot, but any of the budget handhelds, game console, even the Anbernic and their older stuff, it's you don't want to just leave that thing charging forever. You will, at the very least, cause some battery lifespan problems, if not worse.
I will say that just as a general rule for everything that has a battery and you don't want to leave it plugged in charging unattended. It's, it's going to happen to any device. But that was actually one of the reasons why I ditched the RGB 30 for the RG CubeXX, because the charging and all that stuff was such a disaster on the RGB 30.
I'm just glad.
I think that was the. Go ahead.
I'm just glad Jeeves is alive. To be honest with you, I'm just
Ask Jeeves.
thankful. I'm just. It's gonna take me a minute to come back from that. Wow. Yeah, his handhelds. Okay, yeah. Me, of course, cutting corners. That makes sense. Look, have you heard of the flip? Have you seen the flip?
Yeah,
Well,
that's what he's
happened
talking
there?
about.
It's even worse. Have you seen the flip too? Have you seen the flip mini? Have you seen anything?
USPS has, but I haven't seen it.
Neither have I.
It kept your package.
Where's mine?
Jared, that's right.
Up your butt.
I played number
Oh.
monsters. I was the numbers guy, not the words guy. Come on now. Let's go. We got
Who's giving
Chibi
you
Andrew
crap
up
for
on the
that?
merch store. Now let's pull that back up. So Andrew is now on the merch store. Our merch manager, GoTanks, rushed production today to get this so we could show it on the show. So you can now get an Andrew face Chibi Bean
I will get
shirt.
one in every color.
I'm wearing this to CES.
Same.
By the way, nobody should buy this.
I am already ordering. I'm ordering more of this than RP6 G2s.
I'm buying
Combo.
an equivalent amount in dollars.
I will
Again,
never
it's nothing against GoTanks. I don't need merch.
I love this.
I think we need one for Rob so that you guys can all wear each other at E CES.
Yes,
That'd be hilarious.
rather than wearing each other out.
I mean, that's going to happen regardless. I'm just
Great
leaning
question.
into it.
Greg, first of all, I just got to say, once and for all, for the last freaking time, who's Greg?
Who is Greg?
Greg Patson, here's a question for next week. Star Trek, Star Wars, or other? Oh, don't start this. I mean, okay. Star Wars, yes. Star Wars has the... Well, Star
Tread
Wars
carefully,
has...
Stubbs.
I know. I was going to say Star Wars has kind of...
I have
heart.
the passwords.
You do. You do. To the money. Star Trek, on the other hand, is a little more brain... it's more... stimulating for the brain, whereas Star Wars is stimulating for the emotions. That's where I'm at with it. I can't pick. I can't pick. Yeah, I like them for different reasons.
I know this is an easy out, but I'd say, why not both?
Oh,
I
Rob,
like
pick
both.
a side.
Somebody
Stop,
has-
I like both.
stop fence
I like
sitting.
both. I like both.
I'm gonna pick. Star
I will
Wars.
say though, Star Wars was definitely more in my life, and I found my way to Star Trek later on, so that's why I like both now. But yeah,
Voyager all day long. I love
OG
that show.
trilogy.
My
Love
dad
OG
and I
trilogy.
used to bond a lot over Star Trek. Star Trek Generations is a very good movie. At least the nostalgia for it is good. I remember that's one we really bonded over, and I remember buying the Star Trek Generations soundtrack, and there being a bunch of whale sounds on it, and also, of course, whales were in Star Trek 4. But there was like just this crazy soundtrack, and it was so moving, and I would just listen to that cassette over and over and over again. I wore that cassette out. So I also love Star Trek. I don't know. Yeah, all of the stars. Stargate, Battlestar. That's right. Green. You have a favorite?
Star Fox.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
That's right.
Ban.
Hi.
Pick one.
Pressure's on.
I don't think
Must
Ban
decide.
can.
He's too young.
No, I'm not too young. I've just never bothered.
He grew up
With either of them?
with
Yeah.
Jar Jar.
You never played Lego
Oh,
Star
God
Wars?
Bless America.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, like the
How-
Lego games are like genuinely good though. Just
They're amazing.
No, like I didn't play any of the Star Wars ones. I played I played a few of the other ones, like the DC supervillain ones.
I don't like those ones.
Hey,
Those are
man.
Hi.
Did you see when we unboxed the Cyberpunk Pixel 2?
Yeah. I was there.
You were already there by that point?
Well,
No,
not in here.
You were in chat, but you weren't in here yet. Well, I was going to say, do you have your pink?
Oh, I can get it.
Oh, he has it.
There he goes.
Like how he just kind of rolled off camera.
It is.
There he goes.
So smooth.
Perfect topic transition right there.
Oh, his chair does roll. That's why.
Oh,
Beautiful. So here's the pink, everybody. This is also from AliExpress as part of the sponsored episode. And yeah, Dan, I know you have a short.
yeah, I have a short coming for this. What's funny is the first time I turned it on.
Yeah.
Oh. Apparently battery's low. I think I forgot to turn it off at one point. I turned it on and it started playing a piano rendition of one of the Kirby songs. I can't remember which one it is.
Amazing.
But yeah. But then also I know you're gonna do it next week, but I also did get
Yes, the brick hammer. The pink looks so cool in there. I got the green one, so we'll contrast it.
now. I think what Rob was talking about earlier was I think I prefer the color of the Pixel.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like just like actually using it.
No, I'm talking about I was talking about the colors. The Pixel is more of an actual pink. This is more of a rose gold with like bright pink buttons.
They're beautiful handhelds.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
both of them are.
Yeah. Yeah, Pixel 2 and the brick as well. I'm not I'm not as big of a fan of the brick as I am the Pixel 2. The brick only because I don't love the button style as much, but man, that thing is just one of the greatest companions to have in your bag. It's the most pocketable handheld. It's so slim, and yeah, you get a little better experience with the shoulder buttons on there versus the Pixel 2. They both have their place though. Synchrotron question in the moment here. Can you play Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen Magical Mystery Mall on that? Hell yeah, brother. All day long. Let's go.
Only if you feel like it.
10x Barbie on the AYN Thor for 3DS.
Oh my gosh.
We did it. We've done another episode, everybody. We got through it. Some say we couldn't get through this one, but we did it anyways. A little gumption and know-how, and Ban finally joining us to complete the quadfecta of
We have
podcast.
been reunited.
Yeah,
Finally.
the last 20 minutes of this podcast have been the only one this month with all four of us.
Well, sometimes you guys
Oh,
drop
crap,
out.
that's true.
We already have the thumbnail made. Aish has already put the thumbnail together, and it's too late. And then you guys aren't here. And then I'm like, well, they're advertised on the podcast, but then they aren't here. And now Retro's in, so
What you do is you just do an overlay.
Well, we do an overlay,
like clip art or something over.
You're right.
The person.
I could copy
Clippy.
paste on top. I'll
Yeah.
put like
Yeah,
that.
like
I'll
that.
put
See,
my
like that. That's
face
exactly
on
what I'm
Dan.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, Rob, what happened last week? We missed you.
Oh, some unfortunate things.
Did
in the
Jeeves
kitchen.
die?
Accidents.
Rob
Can't
fell
really
out
talk
of
about
a
it.
tree.
I
There
know.
might be a case pending against me. I don't know.
Oh my.
Do they still prosecute crimes in Arizona?
No, it's the Wild West out here.
I thought so. All right, everybody.
We usually have a shootout. That's usually how we resolve things.
And with that, I want to thank you all so much for
Is that
watching.
Baltimore?
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share to stay in the know for all of your favorite retro handhelds. And a special thanks once again to our channel members, our patrons, and our subs to make everything here possible for us. Perks with RH start for as little as $3 per month, like we were saying earlier. We got the $5 and the $10 tier if you want to support what we're doing over here. We do this all the time, just for fun, and we're building something. We're building community. We're building friendships. We're building, I guess, I don't know what else are we building, Ban?
Legos, maybe.
Buildings.
Building
We're
Legos.
buildings and
Building
Legos.
buildings.
We're building. Oh, check out Zoo's Game Boy Lego build short. That was fun. He did a little time lapse. But until the next one, this has been Stubbs on behalf of Rob and Andrew and Ban saying, take care of the handhelds and take care of each other too. We love you guys.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.